Alright, so here's a little gameplay demo of the game I'm working on right now. I'm working in Unity. So I've got a 4-player split screen, and I work with Super Nintendo controllers right now. One reason I use the Super Nintendo controllers is because I want to keep the button mapping simple so that when the custom controllers come in and 3D print, it'll be easier to do. Because on the inside of this thing, there's just like a single circuit board box, and it should be very simple to like work into something else. Anyway, so there's 4 players here. I've got 3 of them button mapped to the controller, and you start out. I'll start a few of these. I've got another one on the keyboard here. All right. So basically, it's looking to be sort of a collaborative puzzle game, and on the ground floor here, I've got these. It's lagging a little bit, but I've got these sort of cubicle-looking things, and they're actually hand-drawn platforms. Like I developed a method for doing like sort of like DIY, just drawing these things, drawing designs on a piece of paper. It looks like that right there from the top view. And they can be modeled into the walls you see right here. So I think there'll be a puzzle on the ground floor, and then once the puzzle is completed by the team, it will open up this, see that long white strip down the middle, that will open up, and then you end up on this other wall, and this is also made with hand-drawn platforms, but it's not one big piece like the floor. It's a bunch of little pieces. So if you come up here, all the stuff you see on the top view, on the right top view. Yeah, a lot of bugs with jumping that have to be worked out. So it's just like these are all like hand-drawn little pieces that are turned into models. And eventually you'll be able to climb up these things and get all the way to the top. So, all right, the thing about the sound design is, one thing that happens when I started all these up is they start loops that are playing, and I'm interested in building a soundtrack that works with like every or a lot of the objects in the game, especially the moving objects in the game, will have a specific audio track on them, so that like when you start each of these 4 characters, it adds something to the score. So like if each of these characters weren't playing right now, it would just be this background melody. And I want to do that with further things. So like if you look at I want to get the blue character. If you look at the blue character here, one thing I want to do is see if I can find these little other dudes on the board, and they'll follow you, and they'll have an audio track on them too. So once they start following you, then it adds another audio track to the mix. So ultimately, when you're playing the game, it's mixing the audio track. So it's very important to compose the audio in such a way where every single track, first of all the tracks work together, so it's all one piece. But really, it's like every single game object or like playable game object will have a multi-track on it. So the individual tracks have to sound good by themselves. And if you've got any other ideas than that, let me know. So this is where I'm at right now. And so these are the 2 stages of the puzzle. I'm also building a 3rd one over to the left or over to the right once you get to the top of this wall. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and there's already a lot of gameplay time, it seems, just from mucking around. You can't really do much more than move and jump, but it's still, people get pretty into it, just messing around with it and contributing new ideas. So thanks for watching.